Good morning. My name is Daniela Lossel, and my student number is 252-38377. I am currently a first-year student at Stadio, and I am studying towards my degree in Bachelor of Education in Foundation phase. In this video, I will be taking you through the vision board that I created and explain each and every aspect. The purpose of this assignment was to create a vision board which shows the type of teacher that I aspire to become one day. This is based on a teacher that I have always had a special place in my heart and who has inspired me to still become a teacher since I was in school. When I was in grade 6, I had an amazing life orientation teacher named Mrs. Lombard. Mrs. Lombard was a favorite amongst most of the students. She inspired all the learners with her innovative and compassionate way of teaching. She just had a different way of doing things that always made her lessons so engaging for everyone. Despite any differences, Mrs. Lombard knew how to connect with every single student and keep the entire class engaged every single time. This made us all actually want to learn. She always made time for each and every one of us, and somehow she was able to play us to our individual strengths, proving that she actually knew us individually and was able to bring out the best in all of us. Outside of teaching, Mrs. Lombard always took the time to motivate me and try my best in my quest of becoming a grade 7 prefect. Even though she probably took the same amount of time for everybody else, back then it seemed to me as if it was only me that she focused on and cared for. I ended up becoming a prefect that following year. I was actually deputy head girl, and I was so proud, and she was so proud of me, and I was so proud of how she made me feel. When I become a teacher, I aspired to become someone just like Mrs. Lombard, who was actually more than just a teacher, who was an inspiration to me and many others. Sadly, she passed away a few years back quite suddenly, but I know that her legacy will live on in our lives forever. In my vision board, there is a picture of children hugging their teacher. I want to be that teacher that the children look forward to seeing every single day. I want them to be excited to come into the classroom and learn. And I want them to all feel heard and seen. I want a safe and loving environment. There is a picture of a heart in hand. It is vitally, vitally important to me that I create a space where all the children are treated fairly and feel like they are all important and looked after. A home away from home. Trust. As a teacher, especially to young children, I think that it is imperative to build that trust with the young students. And this will take a lot of patience, but it will definitely pay off in the long run. There is a girl listening. Children need to be seen and heard. And if you can make them feel seen and heard, they will be much more interested and involved in your lessons. Something important to me, which I learned from Mrs. Lombard, was that recognition and motivation is so very important. In a classroom environment, it is important for a child's development, for a young child to feel like they are the most important, special person in the eyes of their teacher is something I will strive to make each and every one of my children feel. There is a star and a sign saying doing great. In my classroom, I plan to use a lot of positive recognition and also a reward system. This will encourage and motivate them to always do their best. There is a huge difference in children's performance and even in their attitude when we use positive affirmations. And I plan to use this technique to encourage learning and interaction within the classroom. Three goals that I aim to achieve when doing my teaching practicals are the following. Number one, to use all the teaching techniques I have learned and I will continue to learn in order to deliver effective lessons. Number two, to create a positive and inclusive environment for all children which will encourage learning. And lastly, number three, build a good and strong relationship with the children as well as with the fellow teachers, which will help us to support each other as well as the children and create a loving learning environment. Thank you.